Hi there, welcome to this week's video Derby Watch. I'm Mike Watchmaker along with Jay Privman, and this week we're going to have two Derby Watch videos. This one is going to be sort of a Derby Watch recap, discussing what happened last weekend regarding Derby Watch and also newcomers on the list. And Jay, we did have a significant race on Monday, the Southwest Stakes at Oaklawn Park. The two Derby Watch horses we had on Derby Watch last week that ran in the Southwest, Temperature and Strong Mandate, I thought ran very well, finishing 1-2 in that race.
I agree. Both making their first start of 2014. Temperature obviously had the better trip, being down inside the whole way, and he picked clear. It was a good effort off the layoff. And I was impressed with the way Strong Mandate ran, Mike. He had a bad draw. He got clobbered going around the first turn. He took the scenic route the whole way, and he still kept to his task down the stretch. And those two finished well clear of the third horse. So I thought an encouraging effort for both horses off the layoff.
Yeah, very much so. I think the thing that struck me about Temperature is, while he was a useful two-year-old last year, and he did get his maiden win in the Kentucky Jockey Club, that was not a particularly fast race, and he was kind of light in the Beyer department last year. Well, he really raised his game Beyer-wise on Monday. He got a 98 Beyer, which is actually good for these horses at this particular point in time.
It was a good effort, and I think both horses have the opportunity to move forward in subsequent starts.
I believe that Rebel is the next start for both of these horses.
Exactly right.
Let's talk about the two newcomers on Derby Watch this week. They are both horses that won last week in California. One is Bayern, who was won by literally the length of the stretch last week in an allowance race for his second win in as many starts, and the other is Kobe's Back. But let's begin with Bayern, who I thought was very impressive. He might not have beaten a lot, but he sure looked good doing it.
It was a good effort for him. He got an easy trip, I thought, but he's coming off two really good efforts because the maiden win that he had, that race has proven to be very live. He stretched out successfully around two turns, ran very fast, so a strong effort for him as he continues to try and break the curse of Apollo. No horse who hasn't run it two, hasn't won the Derbies in a long, long time.
Somebody's going to do it, but I'm not sure that you want to be betting on these horses because they'd have to pay like $1 million to win for you to get out if you were betting them all from the beginning. Let's talk a little bit about Kobe's Back, who, even though he got a very good setup in Sunday's 7 furlong San Vicente, I still thought he ran very well. I mean, the pace was hot up front. It really played into his closing style, but he blew that field away, and he ran very well in terms of Beyer figure. I believe he got a 95 for that race. It was a good performance on his part.
Excellent effort on his part. We'll look forward to seeing him stretch out in his next race because the one time he went two turns, he got clobbered by his stablemate Candy Boy in the Cash Call Futurity. It's a complete throwout race. So the next time he goes two turns, I think we'll really get a line on him because he obviously is terrific as a late running sprinter, but the one time he went two turns, he couldn't really draw any conclusions from it.
Jay, thank you, and I want to let everybody out there just to remind them, please watch our companion Derby Watch video where we'll preview horses running this weekend that are on Derby Watch. Thanks for watching.